What up, my cheese army? How you doing? So, back at it again with another YouTube Red show. This appeared last Christmas and now we had 12 Deadly Days. Yeah, a Christmas horror. We've seen this with Krampus, we're gonna see this with YouTube Red. Let's see how it is. So, we're in this place called Sadness, haunted or cursed city, and pretty much a lot of events conspire together, all of them interconnected, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with this town and all the creepy and weird things that's going on. It's kind of like a real life Gravity Falls if you think about it, and it's the real mystery of uncovering what's going on and the interconnected or different stories that occur, and it's honestly a heck of a good time for the reason that it's just perfect. I thought the show was gonna go one way, but it really went a different way, and it always took a turn, and it always took chances. It never deviated or never been like, oh, you know what, the fans are gonna be pissed, so we're gonna do this. And that's what I enjoyed about the show. The show really took its chance with everything that it was doing. Like, the comedy and the mixture of the horror really worked, and that's something that I never really say. I'm not a horror fan, sure, but I always appreciate something that it's doing well. It always takes the genre of like this whole survival horror or this vampire horror or whatever you think, or even murder mysteries and such, and it takes it and it goes along with the trope. Even cults, they even bring in cults in this, and I really enjoyed it. They're all separate accounts, which I liked. It always took a chance with one genre and it made it work. It was funny, it was quirky, and it was weird even. And honestly, I had a great time with it. All the leads do a serviceable job. There's not one guy. I would say the main two detectives do a great job because they're more in the forefront of this story. You don't see them as much, but they do appear in it more. They do a lot more in the Saturn, I guess, universe. But it's great to see that this universe is set up perfectly, and it's great. You don't remember much of it, but you do remember the characters, and I give you that. There's a lot of huge, highly developed characters, and you know them. And even like it's like, even I always use this comparison, but Gravity Falls does this right, where they develop even the side characters, and that's what makes the show great. And you know their characters and what they would do and the quirky situations they're in. And this show delivered that, and that's all I could ask for. It's great. It's amazing. There's not even a bunch of cringe. A lot of shows on YouTube are cringe. They're just, you can't watch them without like squinting your eyes and being like, why does this thing exist? I need to get out of here. Fuck my life. And this show did none of that shit. There were some episodes where I thought it didn't work the way they wanted it to. I saw what they were trying to do, and I give them credit, but at a point you realize that it doesn't work logically, but you still kind of dismiss it because you're like, fuck it, it's a universe they developed, let's go with it. And sometimes it did feel rushed, and I felt like if it had more episodes or even continued on to the second season, it was great, but they were doing that Christmas special thing, so I give them that credit. I enjoyed even that part. I enjoyed that they were doing this every single day for Christmas, and I was really sad that I missed it. I missed the good moments of YouTube Red. That fucking sucks. Now I'm on the good bad parts, so like me and my grandma. What the point is, I did enjoy this show. This show had a lot to deliver on, even like dialogue. It was smart. The storytelling was smart too. You think things go in certain ways and things that appear or like in sequence wise, but you realize that no, this show takes its chances and it goes with it. Twists that happen, you don't really think they would, because they do suspend your disbelief, and you do realize that, yeah, it's a great way to go with it and a great way to actually go about the show. There was some happy endings, there were some sad endings, but the main concern I had about the show was they didn't have enough episodes, and also some of the episodes weren't logically, like, it wouldn't happen in real life. I would think they wouldn't happen in real life. It was particular one episode, and that episode really had things where I just like, I don't know who to blame in the situation, but I don't even know if it would go like that, if spirits would do this certain thing, because it makes no sense. Like, both of them are at fault, sure, but it's like you can't blame one person for something. And if you see this episode, you can kind of understand what I'm trying to go for. But that was my main concern. It was that one episode that kind of took me for a loop and just said, what? Like, no, I don't understand. What are you trying to do? I don't see it. And really, that was my main concern with the show. Pacing was great, the writing was great, like the characters themselves were developed great. There were things that didn't work at the end. I know it's like kind of like it didn't work in certain situations where they do things that is out of their character because they developed their character, but they go in a different route, and it's like, no, you were going this way, but you switched to something else, and then it's something that the character wouldn't do, and I don't see why they would do it. But really, if you think about the show, and like if you want to see it, if you like R.L. Stine's short stories, or if you like the Goosebumps series, this show was pretty much trying to be like that. A Goosebumps story, or the Goosebumps shorts, because those were kind of great and creative and creepy and weird. This show was kind of doing the same similar thing, and I give them that. I give them that they were trying to replicate kind of an adult kind of deal. And it didn't try to be something they were not. And I give them that. I give them that credit. And I'm going to give this show an 8 out of 10. It was amazing. And honestly, I cannot recommend the show enough. You got to see the show. Even if it isn't Christmas. Even if it isn't on Christmas, you can watch it. But if it is on Christmas, good job. Point is, I enjoyed the show. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So, what did you think about 12 Days? What did you think about that random sentence? Blah, blah, blah. I said right, blah, blah, you know? You comment down below, let me know, and like this video. And as always, I'll let you know what movies are hot and what movies are not. And always, till next time, peace.